Hi, this is Amy Rosner, and welcome to my course in how to do self-hypnosis. And congratulations, first of all, for taking the first step in deciding to do some kind of mindfulness practice regularly on your own. There are many, many benefits that you can get from this, any kind of self-hypnosis or formal meditation practice. You just slow down. It helps you to slow down and get more out of life. Those little things that we seem to let go, let fly by us every day, that really are integral to our sense of happiness and well-being. And it seems like there's new research coming out monthly almost that shows how many benefits we actually get from having a mindfulness practice, psychological benefits and physical ones. And so, from increasing the thickness of your cerebral cortex in your brain, where your creative thinking happens, to regrowing the telomeres of your chromosomes that have been worn down by stress. Um, the upshot of what's happening is a mindfulness practice is basically reversing the damage that stress does on your body and on your mind. And so anything you can do to help yourself in that direction is a wonderful thing, and it's just going to allow you to live a healthier and happier life overall. It's a wonderful, healthy addition to your lifestyle. So let's get started. There are several things we're going to cover in this course. It's going to go beyond the typical self-hypnosis course that you see elsewhere online. I want this to really be helpful for you. I want you to really get a lot out of this and be able to put everything I say into practice. There are going to be many different things you can do. I'm going to describe many different options to you. And I want you to grow into making your practice your own, to doing the things that really resonate with you and that make you feel comfortable and increase, your sense of well-being and positivity. So there are several different aspects of the practice that I teach to all of my clients in the first session and give them homework to do this every day. Some do better than others. You know who you are. But if you can do this every day for 20 minutes or even start out with just a few minutes, what you'll find is once you're in that state, that hypnotic or meditative state, you lose track of time. So if you set an alarm on your phone and in 20 minutes you're done, that 20 minutes is going to go by much faster than you might expect. So don't worry about the timing. Try to do 20 minutes if you can. Make 20 minutes in your day for this. You will buy yourself time on the back end. I promise you. I have clients who've said that they've bought themselves 2 to 3 hours a day just by doing this for 20 minutes. That's a really good investment in your time. And you're making better decisions, so you're feeling better about things. You're feeling more confident. There are a lot of pluses to this. This is a really good investment. 20 minutes, no money, and you're good to go. So, I'm going to start with an exercise in focusing your attention, because that's really what all of this is about. You don't get what you want, you get what you expect and focus on. So let's focus on what you want so you're more likely to get it. To focus your attention, think of attention as kind of a spotlight, and you can focus that spotlight on anything you want in your head. So what is it you really want? These are questions for you to answer as you go along in this practice. But at the beginning of your self-hypnosis practice every day, I want you to practice focusing your attention on just some invisible spot. And it's just practice. So don't get frustrated if you're not great at it right out of the gate. Some people are better than others. It's a skill like anything else. The more you practice, the better you get. So I'm going to go into that a little bit, help you with that. And then it's all about relaxing. And that first step is going to help us relax, but then we're going to do more for ourselves. And there are various ways you can do this. So I'm going to discuss those a bit. And then I want to talk about giving yourself suggestions. Because once you're in this state, that's when you can give yourself suggestions or affirmations that will really get in where they need to go. Unlike telling yourself an affirmation in front of a mirror. That's fine, but it's not really going to get deep down in there where it needs to go to make a transformational change for you. This is when you want to do it. And there are some better suggestions and some not so good suggestions. So I'm going to go into how to make really effective suggestions for yourself. Then the next part is imagery. When we talk about imagery, we're talking about doing everything in a situation except actually being there. You're making the same changes in your head, in your programming, as if you were in this situation, but you're actually not. And because you're in a relaxed state, you're pairing a situation that might be difficult for you with that relaxed feeling that you have. And what happens then? Next time you're in that difficult situation, it's not so difficult and you stay relaxed. You're thinking more clearly, more creatively, coming up with better solutions. And then I'm going to go into some little more advanced stuff, options, extras that you can use when you're in maybe a different state of mind. Maybe one day you do your practice and you're feeling really positive and happy. The next day, maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. You just don't see how you can relax. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on what you can do to make that easier for you and how you can kind of take off in different directions to get the most out of your practice each day by changing it up each day. Okay, so great. Let's get started then, and I hope you have a really good time. And if you have any feedback for me or questions or anything, please get in touch. I'd love to hear from you.